Hello and welcome to this Film School Forest tutorial on being resourceful at home. So there are many resources needed for film production. First of all, we need a story, and of course that can be fiction as well as non-fiction. We need people to perform, to do the technical requirements, and to do other production tasks. We'll need some equipment. We'll need somewhere to shoot, which is a location. We may or may not need props. And we may or may not need art department resources such as costumes, makeup, sets, etc. So where do you start? Well, the most important thing to do is start with what you have. You can make a film with a mobile phone and yourself. Really, that's all you need. But what you do need to do is to plan for who and what is available to you right now. And the most important thing is to keep it simple. Before we move on to what you can do, let's think carefully about how you are limited, because this can help you to be creative. And I suggest you actually impose limitations at the start, especially when you're planning. Keep things short, perhaps only a minute long to start with, because the more films you make, the more you will learn. You can restrict the number of shots. Remember that more learning takes place for every film that's made. It's also an opportunity to reflect, to feedback, and to learn from mistakes. If you are making a narrative or fiction film, casting is a problem, because you only have the people who are available to you. But one important aspect of film is the suspension of disbelief. The result of a suspension of disbelief is that we can watch something like an animated character, such as a Disney character, and totally invest in the story. We don't disbelieve that an animal can be talking, walking, and generally representing all the emotions that humans feel. So when you create roles at the writing stage, make sure you think about who is available to you. Similarly, locations can take away a suspension of disbelief. If you write a story that needs to have the deck of the Starship Enterprise, then you're going to have a lot of trouble convincing the audience that your kitchen is a spaceship. Sound is the most important aspect of film production if you want it to appear professional. We can accept poor quality images, even poor quality acting, but if the sound is terrible, then the whole thing appears to be poor quality. When it comes to non-fiction films or documentaries, instructional videos and tutorials, there are lots of things that you can use in the home to help you make the film more interesting. Fridge magnets are great, and fridge poetry, of course. You can also use whiteboards, blackboards, or even the PC screen to flash up an image. Cardboard cutouts are great. You can use speech bubbles, either in reality or in your software editing program afterwards. Raid your toy cupboard. It is a rich source of props and things that you can use to make non-fiction films at home. Can you animate something to try to make it talk? And whatever you do, plan to have fun.